हे देयर, दिस इज प्रांशु वर्मा और स्टार्ट करते हैं अपना नेक्स्ट लेक्चर ऑन लॉज ऑफ मोशन। और in this lecture we are going to do some numericals. Okay, these numericals basically on your from your NCERT books. Okay, so today class is only for NCERT numericals. Okay, CBSE की जो बुक है उसके पीछे वाले एक्सरसाइज के न्यूमेरिकल हैं इसमें। ओके, और जो नेक्स्ट लेक्चर होगा, इन दैट लेक्चर we are going to solve JEE Mains NEET's questions. Okay, and the final lecture will be on advance. Okay, हाँ, सब चीज़ होगी यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं बचेगा। ठीक है, हर लेवल तक पहुँचा जाएगा, हर लेवल तक के क्वेश्चन किए जाएंगे। So now this is a simple question and the question number is 10 from NCERT book. Okay, हाँ, तो उससे पहले के क्वेश्चन आप कर लेना, मैं कुछ करा रहा हूँ इसमें से, एंड देन एडवांस लेवल के जो क्वेश्चन है इसमें एक्सटर्नल जो क्वेश्चन होते हैं एनसीईआरटी में। ओके, देन वे होंगे कुछ उसमें से। ओके, नाउ हियर इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ बॉडी ऑफ मास 0.4 kg इज मूविंग इनिशियली विद अ कांस्टेंट स्पीड ऑफ 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड। ओके, इट इज गिवन दैट m इक्वल टू 0.4 kg. The pattern of the solving of these questions will be on board level. Okay, so we have to write some everything. Then there is a constant force of F net. There is a constant of force of 8 Newton is acting. This is 8 Newton. This is a point. Okay, dashboard point. 8 Newton is acting, which is decreasing. Okay, decreased the speed. ठीक है, actually if the body is moving we have to pick the words. Okay, words को pick करके हमें काम करना होता है। Okay, the body is moving in this direction with the speed of 10 meter per second, so there will be a force F equal to 8 Newton. Okay, will act on this body. There is no friction, यहाँ पे कोई friction की बात नहीं की है, और this force is only act for 30 seconds. I skip a line which is not important. So then the line was that कि अपने को बताया गया है कि जब force which act is at time t equal to 0 and x equal to 0. Okay, when the force act, the body was at t equal to 0 and x equal to 0. So predict the position of the body at t equal to -5. Okay, at t equal to 25. Okay, and t equal to 100 second. In these 3 seconds, in these times you have to find the value of x. Okay, so at t equal to -5 second, that means before 0. Okay, there is no acceleration in the body as it is moving with a constant speed, initially constant speed. At that time there is no acceleration on the body, so we can easily apply the second equation of kinematics. So s equal to ut plus half at square and half at square. This term will become 0 as a equal to 0. So s equal to u into t. The u is equal to 10 and t equal to -5. So s will comes -50 meter. That means the body was at -50 before at t equal to -5. Okay, before the force is acting, the body is coming from -50 meter. Okay, ये पहला पार्ट हो गया. Now the second part at t equal to 25 seconds. Now look, at 25 seconds there is a force acting of 8 Newton is acting for 30 seconds and the time is 25 seconds. Okay, so there will be an acceleration, but there is no another force acting on the body except this 8 Newton. So this 8 Newton will become F net. There is no friction, there is no external other force, and in the question we have clearly said that क्या बोलते हैं उसको कि forget the air resistance. Okay, so F net is just simply become this 8 is as F net, and A can be find from the second law of Newton. so m is given 0.4, so this comes to be 20 meter per second square. You can easily find this. Okay, this comes 20. Okay, now a is 20 meter per second square, so you can easily apply second equation as equal to ut plus half a t square. So from here u is equal to कितना है 10 meter per second as the initial speed, t is given as 25 plus half, a is 20 and t comes 25 का square. So you can find the value of s from here. You can easily find the value of s. 25 का square will comes 625, 625, and t is given a is given 20, so 20 and 2 will cancel out, this comes 10. So this whole term will come 6250 and this terms will come 250. Okay, so this easily you can say that 6500 meter. Okay, this comes 6500 meter. ओके, उतार लीजिए क्योंकि थर्ड पार्ट के लिए मैं सब कुछ मिटाऊंगा. उतार लिया, बहुत बढ़िया. नाउ लुक, फॉर द थर्ड पार्ट, look, this is 100 seconds and the force is acting only for 30 seconds. That means after 30 seconds the body will go with a constant speed. So we have to find the value, two values here, external two values, that the distance covered by the body in 30 seconds with acceleration. Then we have to find the value of the speed at 30 seconds. Okay, 30 second पे speed क्या होगी, we have to find the value, and this speed of after 30 second will become the constant speed of the body for next 70 seconds. Okay, 30 plus 70 becomes 100 seconds. Okay, now this is going to be like this. Body after 30 seconds it comes here, so we have to find this s. Okay, and then next 70 seconds, but right now यहाँ पे force हट गया, force become 0, यहाँ पे force become 0, that means acceleration become 0. Till from here to here there was a acceleration, but after this there is no acceleration, so velocity become constant. So यहाँ से यहाँ speed s निकालना is too easy by applying second equation. As acceleration equal to 0 है तो s equal to ut बन जाएगा, simple. But we don't know the value of u ना here. What is the velocity here? We don't know, so we have to find this value. And how we can find this value? By applying first equation. Okay, first of all let me find the value of s in 30 seconds. Okay, so what will be the value of s? The initial speed is 10. Okay, the time is 30. Only for 30 seconds we are talking about. A equal to 20 and t equal to 30 का square, so it comes 300 plus this comes 30 का square कितना होगा, 900 I think so. Okay, and this 900 at this 10 that they become 9000. Okay, and 9300, this will be the displacement, 9300. Okay, now just find the velocity at this point. Okay, so by applying first equation, v equal to u plus at, so v equal to u is equal to 10, a is equal to 20, t equal to 30, so it comes 10 plus this will be 600, I think so, yes it is, and this comes 610 meter per second. Okay, now 610 meter per second is the velocity. Now this velocity will act like initial velocity for next 70 seconds. So apply second equation for again one time, as acceleration term will come 0, so we just put the value of 610 into 10 into 30 70, and this will become 0. So H2 will come 0 0 7 6 7 42. ओके 6 7 42, तो इट कम्स 42,700 मीटर. Okay, 42,700 meters. So total distance will be S1 plus S2. And what will be the value of S1? S1 की वैल्यू क्या है? S1 की वैल्यू हमारी आई थी 9,300 and this comes 42,700. So 0 0 731. Okay, 731 730 होता प्रभु. हो ठीक है, ये ब्लंडर था. 9 and 2 1 हो जाएगा, 11 हो जाएगा. 11 and 1 इसका भी आएगा तो 12 हो जाएगा. ठीक है, 1 4 5. ठीक है, दिस विल बी, यू कैन से दिस एज 52 किलोमीटर. दिस विल बी योर आंसर. दिस विल बी योर फाइनल आंसर. ओके, आई थिंक सो यू गेट दिस क्वेश्चन. इट वॉज ईजी क्वेश्चन. आगे आने वाले क्वेश्चन थोड़े और टिपिकल होंगे, तो उतार लो इसको और मैं पॉज कर रहा हूँ. नेक्स्ट वीडियो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नाउ दिस इज द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. दिस इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 15. ओके, फ्रॉम NCERT book. In this question there were two bodies of 10 kg and 20 kg are kept on a horizontal smooth horizontal surface. Okay, बहुत बढ़िया. And you can write down if you can't see this clearly. Okay, so you can see from your book, NCERT book, as I am doing all these questions from NCERT book. So okay, kept on a smooth horizontal surface and there is a force which is and that tied with a string. Okay, string से बांध दिया है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. horizontal force of 600 Newton is acting on first A and then B. Okay, along the direction of the string. बहुत बढ़िया, easy question है, बहुत easy question है. Let this complete the question. You have to find the string tension. Okay, so आप लोगों ने ये questions किए होंगे, इस टाइप के questions. This is a string. Okay, so let 600 Newton here, this 10 kg and this is 20 kg. We have to find the value of tension. Okay, now let's see. This is a 600 Newton. Okay, obviously बात है, there is no friction as he said the surface is smooth. Okay, so the force which is acting on it, this will be here in the form of tension. Okay, sorry मैंने डायरेक्शन गलत लगा दी. tension here and this here, tension. Okay, so there will be a net force on the block. There will be a net force on the block A and also the net block of B. Net force on block B. So first look the net force on block A. The 600 Newton force is acting here. The tension towards here. Normal reaction force is here and weight is downward. Okay, we don't have any need of normal force or weight, so we can ignore them and let the F net will come 600 minus T. Okay, or you can say this F net will be equal to 10 into acceleration is equal to 600 minus T. That comes equation number first. Okay, now see the block B. Make the FBD of this block. This T is the only unstable force working on this block B. As you know the direction of the tension. टेंशन की डायरेक्शन आप फाइंड करना जानते होंगे. जस्ट डू वन थिंग कि जो डायरेक्शन है वो टेंशन की इस तरह होनी चाहिए, वो ब्लॉक से दूर हो, ब्लॉक से अवे की तरफ हो. तो देखो हियर द ब्लॉक से अवे इस तरफ, हियर द ब्लॉक से अवे इस तरफ. ओके, इन दिस डायरेक्शन. तो ऐसे. नाउ these are stable forces and mg are stable forces. Only the unstable forces is tension. So F net will become, in this case F net will become equal to the tension, or F net with the value of F net will comes equal to this 20 into A will come equal to T. So you can put the value of A as t by 20, as we don't need to find the value of A, we have to find the value of t, string tension. Okay, so put the value of A in equation number 1, so you will get the value of A as t by 20, this comes 600 minus t, or this come t by 2, or 2 will go there, so this will come equal to 1200 minus 2t is equal to t, or 2t will go there, so it will get added in t and become 3t, and t will come 1200 divided by 3, and this is equal to 400 Newton. The tension in the block, in the string, is 400 Newton. But our work is happened. The first part of our question is completed, but the second part is remaining. So please सब लोग इसको उतार लीजिए. उतार लिया? Let me rub this. Okay. Now the case is reversed. The case is reversed. Now the 600 Newton force is acting towards to the block B, but the direction of the tension will remain same. The direction of the tension we are not going to be changed. It will going to be same. So the net force will going to be changed. Now on the block B, look, the net force will be equal to t minus 600 in this time, and this t minus 600 will be equal to this time 20 into A. First it was equal to 10 into A, right now it is equal to 20 into A. Okay, and this, on this you can easily say this is mgng 600 minus t. This is the FBD of block B, and the FBD block A will equal to like this, normal reaction weight T. Okay, so F net will only equal to T. Okay, and here F net की value क्या होगी, m into A, that means A will equal to T by 10. Okay, now put the value of A in the first equation, so you will get the value of T minus 600, it comes 2T equal to T minus 600, 600 go there, 2T will give here. Okay, I did a mistake, let me clear my mistake. Okay, यही दिक्कत होती है, कभी कभी हो जाता है. 600 minus t आना चाहिए, as t will be smaller than 600. Okay, so this comes 600 minus t, this comes 600 minus t. Okay, now as t will go there, so it will come 3t, and this come 600, or t will become equal to 200 Newton. So in the first case it was 400 Newton, in this case it is 200 Newton, so it will become half when it is applied on block B. आप easily समझ सकते हैं इस चीज को. It was a easy question. Okay, now additional question. Now this is the 24th question and the first question of additional exercise. Okay, मैंने क्यों लिया है इसको, क्योंकि इसमें थोड़े अजीबोगरीब क्वेश्चंस ज़्यादा हैं, तो we'll take them all. No, not all. Okay, you have to do many of them. I'll do only 4 or 5 questions, more than that. ठीक, तो हम लोग कहाँ पर हैं, हम क्वेश्चंस इसमें देखते हैं कि there is a body and whose position and time graph is given to us. Okay, so he asked that the physical context for this. Okay, ये physical context पूछ रहा है इस मोशन का कि कैसा है ये मोशन जो आप देख रहे हैं, you are seeing a motion, so what will be the context. तो it is like this कि अब बॉल फेंकी है मैंने, okay, और ball is in between two walls. Okay, it is in two walls and it is reflecting. So you have already studied the reflection of light. Nahin? Yes, you did in 9th or 10th class. Okay, the ball is projected from here and there will be a wall. Okay, it get reflected towards it. Here it is a wall, it get reflected again, here reflected. there is no friction, there is no loss. These collisions were elastic collisions. I think so you have already studied. Not नहीं वर्क एनर्जी पावर्स में आएगा collision, we'll see over there collision. Okay, so मतलब टकराना होता रहेगा, you know the meaning of collision, so it will go there collision, go there collision, go there collision, and these collisions were elastic collision. Okay, and we'll study in next lecture, oh sorry, in next chapter. Okay, now the physical contact is not our problem. This is nothing like just a waste of time. So he asked, what is the two consecutive impulse? Okay, what is the time? What is the time between two consecutive impulses? Okay, now what is the value of impulse? Just remembered it. Impulse was equal to the large force for a certain time, or it was equal to the rate change of momentum. So when there was a momentum change, there will be a impulse. Where the impulse is happening, or where will be the moment is changing. देखो, momentum is equal to m into v. So the mass of the body is not going to change, but the velocity of the body can be changed. Okay, and the velocity is not like this कि 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड अभी है तो 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड आफ्टर 10 सेकेंड भी है तो velocity doesn't change. No, velocity is a vector quantity and the direction will change, the velocity will change. Okay, now look here, the body is going either and then in this direction, it is inclined, this is declined. Okay, the direction is changed, so there is a impulse, the first impulse. Okay, now look in this point, the decline then inclined velocity. Okay, the direction of the velocity is again changed, so there will be an impulse second. Two consecutive impulses are I1 and I2 are happening on 2 and 4 seconds, so the the time between two consecutive impulses is 4 minus 2, that comes 2 seconds. This is the oral question. Okay, now let's see the next part, and here in this part we have to find the value of impulse. Okay, each impulse, ठीक है, हर impulse की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है. तो मैं आपको बता दूं यहाँ पे impulse की वैल्यू सब जगह सेम होगी, तो we'll just find only one impulse and we say that all impulses are equal to each other. So we have to find the value of momentum change in momentum. So find the value of P1 first. Here, as we already said that the mass of the body is 0.4 kg. Okay, mass of the body is 0.4 kg and the velocity is also discussed, should be discussed. There is no velocity. Velocity should be discussed. Velocity यहाँ पे नहीं बताई गई है. Okay, so there is a problem. No, we don't have any problem. Velocity, we can find the velocity. Okay, how we find the velocity? Look, 0 to 2, this is the position change, and in how many times, in how many seconds? 0 to 2 seconds. Okay, 0 to 2 position will change from 0 to 2 seconds. So how much velocity will be? Position change with respect to time. Velocity का जो फॉर्मूला है वो क्या होता है? पोजीशन चेंज विद रेस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. सो पोजीशन में चेंज कितना है? 2. टाइम कितना है? 2. वेलोसिटी कम्स 1 मीटर पर सेकेंड. ओके, नाउ लुक, if I say this direction is positive, then it is come negative. Okay, this comes opposite direction. These are simply opposite directions. Okay, so if I say V is equal to +1, then V2 will be -1, है ना? Okay, now what will be the momentum? Momentum will come 0.4 into 1, that comes 0.4, and P2 comes 0.4 into 1, but it will going to be negative, so minus 0.4 Newton second. So what will be the impulse? Impulse come equal to delta P, so 0.4 minus of minus 0.4, or it comes 0.8 Newton second. This will be the impulse. Okay, now basically you are aware of it. Okay, these are opposite directions. Not if you say this कि सर ये अपोजिट डायरेक्शन होती है या these are opposite directions, बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही. These are opposite direction, but these directions also opposite. These directions are also opposite to each other. How they are opposite to each other? Now look, this is towards, this is here. Okay, okay. Now let's see the component of v cos theta and v sin theta. Oh sorry, v cos theta here, v cos theta here, and this will be v sin thetas. Okay, v sin thetas will be in same direction, but v cos theta are exactly opposite to each other, so that's why we use minus negative signs. Okay, now just forget about it, all these things. You just remember the momentum is changed and it is in opposite direction. So ठीक है, उतारिए इसको. We'll do the next question. So here the next question, and in this question there is a man standing on a conveyor belt. Okay, the mass of the man is given to be 65 kg. Okay, and the belt is accelerating with 1 meter per second square. Now what is asked, first question is asked by the book is the net force on the man. Okay, if the man is standing stationary on the belt and the belt is accelerating with the speed of this, so the man is also accelerating with the speed, with the acceleration of this 1 meter per second square. As the mass of the man is 65 given, so the net force on the man is equal to m into a, that comes equal to 165, so it is equal to 65 Newton. This is the net force on the man. Easy, बहुत आसान. But now in the second part it is given that 0.2 mu static friction is acting between the belts and the shoe of the man. This sentence was given in the question. I removed this with mu s. Okay, इतना लंबा सेंटेंस मैंने mu s से रिप्लेस कर दिया. तो mu s is given, mu s is the static friction force, coefficient of static friction is given 0.2 between the belt and the shoe of the man. So up to what value of acceleration, okay, the man can be bear and man can be stand stationary on the belt without हड़बड़ाए, okay, मतलब बिना घबराए. तो we have the value of mu s, so 0.2. So from here normal reaction force will come equal to mg, as the man is standing, simply standing, so the weight will be at vertically downward and the normal reaction force will be at vertically upward, so n become equal to mg. The belt is accelerating towards here, so the force will be acting towards here, and the mu s into n will work in opposite direction. So now if man wants to stationary on the belt, what he has to do, it has to do the net force on the man will be 0. Without want to make the man moves with relative to the belt. So relative to the belt, the net force working on the man should be 0. या एक्चुअली यदि बाहर से देखें, हम दूर से देखें तो मैन इज मूविंग, बट इफ आई स्टैंड ऑन द बेल्ट, मैं स्टैंड बेल्ट पे भी स्टैंड खड़ा हो जाऊं जाके, तो आई विल सी द मैन इज स्टेशनरी. बेल्ट के रेस्पेक्ट में मैन इज स्टेशनरी है, सो नेट फोर्स ऑन द मैन इज 0 विद रेस्पेक्ट टू द बेल्ट. ओके, नाउ बेल्ट इज एक्सेलरेटिंग विद ma, okay, and this friction force will acting opposite towards it, ma. So it comes ma equal to mu into n, okay, mu into n, and you have to find the value of a, so mu into n by m. Now put the value, 0.2 mu, n is equal to mg, m into g by m. 65 will cut at 0.2 into 10 comes 2 meter per second square is the maximum acceleration. Okay, यदि बेल्ट will accelerate with the rate of 2 meter per second, man can stand stationary. But if the value of a becomes larger than 2, then the man will fall down, or it will something will happen between the belt and the man. Okay, because there will be a relative motion, as the friction force will come decrease and net force will come increase. अब मैंने एक क्वेश्चन आपको कराया भी था ब्लॉक जैसा, क्या कराया था नहीं कराया था, कि 2 blocks वर देयर 1/1 है ना, और रिलेटिव मोशन वर देयर, तो ऐसा ही क्वेश्चन है ये भी. ओके, तो प्लीज एडिशनल क्वेश्चन नंबर 32. ठीक है, इन दिस क्वेश्चन देयर वर 2 फिगर्स गिवन टू बस एंड देयर वर मैन. तो मैन मैं बना नहीं सकता हूँ, मेरी ड्राइंग बहुत गंदी होती है, वैसे ही मैं बताऊँ आपको. सो आई ड्रॉ दिस मैन लाइक दिस. द 50 kg इज मास गिवन ऑफ द मैन एंड द 25 kg is the block is the mass of the block that man is lifting up in 2 ways. First, directly like this, okay, and the second by the pulley. ठीक है, through the pulley is given in the question. Okay, so in this question यहाँ पे हमें बताया गया है कि what is the फायदा, okay, what is the benefit of the pulley के क्या फायदे हैं. Okay, it is shown in this question. So like this we do what we have to do is define the normal reaction force of the man. In this case, look, the 25 kg is working downward and the 50 kg is working downward. In this case, both were working downward directly. So the net effective mass, okay, in the first case, the effective mass will be 25 kg plus 50 kg, that comes 75 kg. Okay, both were acting downward as the man is lifting up, but it is making the normal reaction, it is applying the force from to the floor ना, वो सारा force floor पे ही लगा रहा है. So 25 and 50 both will come downward. So effective mass will come 75 kg and the weight will come 75 into 10, that comes equal to 750 Newton. Okay, now look in the second case. What is happening in the second case? Man is lifting the block through the pulley. So pulley is as you know, it is a force transfer machine. Okay, it is a device which can transfer the direction of the tension. Okay, so there will be a tension like this and like this. Okay, now if you look this tension will decrease the reactive force or the normal reaction force, which was so much of, in this case 750, but in this case the normal reaction force will be decreased due to this pulley. Okay, so what will be the mass effective in this case? Mass effective will in this case will be 50, which is acting downward, but 25 kg will act upward according to the tension. Look the tension. Okay, as the man is standing here, वो कहीं नहीं जा रहा. Okay, so tension will go equal to the 25 kg. So it comes 50 minus 25, that comes 25 kg, and the weight, effective weight, and let me say it is effective weight will come equal to 25 into 10, that comes 250 Newton. 250 Newton. That's all we have to find in this question. And in the next part, what is given us that if the yield point of the floor is 700 Newton, so which case will be suitable for the man? Okay, yeah, adopted by the man. What is the yield thing? You will study the yield point in the mechanical properties of the matter, okay, or the solid. Okay, mechanical properties of the solid is the name of the chapter in which you are going to study द yield थिंग, द स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन समथिंग फ्लैटिंग, बहुत ज़्यादा चीज़ें पढ़ेंगे। बट यहाँ पे आप ये समझ लीजिए कि इफ़ यू अप्लाई more force than 700 न्यूटन ऑन द फ्लोर, you will break down the floor. Okay, ये फ्लोर टूट जाएगा, फ्लोर will break down if you apply more than 700 Newton. So in the first case the force is more than 750 Newton. Okay, so in this case the man will break the floor. Okay, फ्लोर टूट जाएगा इस केस में, ऐसा होगा, इतना ज़्यादा फोर्स लग जाएगा कि फ्लोर विल ब्रेक डाउन. And in the second case it is 250 Newton. So man can easily lift the block by this or by this. Okay, so pulley makes us work easy. So we do bring the water from the well by the pulley, है ना. आप लोग देखते हो ऐसे कोई नहीं उठाता, ऐसे उठाता है क्योंकि आसान पड़ता है, मास इफेक्टिव जो होता है वो कम हो जाता है, उसकी वजह से जो नेट फोर्स बनता है वो कम बनता है. ओके, और ऑल वी हैव टू डू इज डिक्रीज अवर वर्क. यही हमारा शुरुआत से काम रहा है कि कम काम में ज़्यादा रिजल्ट मिले. ओके, सो प्लीज़ उतारिए. लुक एट द क्वेश्चन नंबर 36. ठीक है, जैसा कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 36 में आप बुक में भी देख पाओगे कि देयर इज अ ट्रक एंड ऑन विच अ ब्लॉक ऑफ मास 40 kg इज प्लेस्ड. ओके, एंड द डिस्टेंस ऑफ द ब्लॉक फ्रॉम द रेयर साइड ऑफ द ट्रक, मतलब पिछवाड़ा एकदम जो ओपन पिछवाड़ा है उसका ट्रक का, उससे 5 मीटर डिस्टेंस पर वो ब्लॉक रखा हुआ है इनिशियली शुरुआत में. एंड द फ्रिक्शन बिटवीन द ब्लॉक एंड द सरफेस ऑफ द ट्रक इज 0.15. ओके, it is these things are given. Okay, you can find these question in NCERT book. Okay, now the truck is initially at the rest. Okay, the initial speed was the 0. Okay, and the acceleration was a is equal to 2 meter per second. Why I bring this question? As this is the non-inertial frame question. Okay, this is the question in which non-inertial frame is to be taken. Okay, now as you know, in non-inertial cases all Newton forces, all Newton's law were fall. ठीक है, सारे गिर जाते हैं, फेल हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, यदि मैं एग्जैक्ट वर्ड यूज करूँ तो फेल हो जाते हैं. तो इन दिस केस वी व्हाट वी डू टू अप्लाई द न्यूटन्स लॉ, वी अप्लाई अ सूडो फोर्स. Pseudo force is like the force which act against or opposite to the net force or applied force. जो applied force हमें दिख रहा है this, okay, this will be the motion. Okay, this pseudo force will act exactly equal and opposite to the direction of the motion. Okay, so अपन मान लेंगे कि देर इज एन एक्सेलरेशन ऑफ 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर विच इज एक्टिंग टूवर्ड्स इन दिस डायरेक्शन ऑन द ब्लॉक. सो दैट्स हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू दिस क्वेश्चन, एज दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ नॉन इनर्शियल फ्रेम. यू कैन राइट दिस इन द क्वेश्चन एज इट इज अ नॉन इनर्शियल फ्रेम क्वेश्चन या नॉन इनर्शियल फ्रेम कंडीशन. So the direction of acceleration will get opposite on the block. ऐसे ही हम इस क्वेश्चन को समझा सकते हैं कि ब्लॉक कैसे गिरा, नहीं तो फिर हम नहीं समझ पाएंगे. जो नेक्स्ट मेथड है इसका वो ज़्यादा आपके लिए टिपिकल हो जाता है, इसलिए आई वांट टू इग्नोर दैट मेथड. Okay, it is an easy method by applying pseudo force and applying pseudo acceleration. Now if the acceleration is here, the block will move towards here, and if block is moving here, the friction will go here. This will be mu into n. What will be the value of n? That will equal to n equal to mg. You know all these things. N equal to mg, and mg will comes equal to 400 Newton. Okay, now the friction force will become equal to, you can easily find 0.15 into 400. What will be the value of friction force? 15 चौक 60, it comes 60 Newton. okay, and it is here. What is the value of this? 2 meter per second. That means the force will be 2 into mass. कितना है? 40 kg, 80 Newton. The net force will be 80 Newton minus this 60 Newton. That means the net force will come equal to 20 Newton. The net force will come equal to 20 Newton. Okay. देखो 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर से ट्रक उस तरफ जा रहा है, बट द ब्लॉक विल हैव सम डिक्रीज एक्सेलरेशन एज इट इज गोइंग टूवर्ड्स विद हैविंग अ फ्रिक्शन. द ट्रक डजंट हैव फ्रिक्शन. ओके, मैं हटा दूँ उसको. चलिए, नाउ as we find the value of net force on the block, so we'll get the value of acceleration as force upon mass, that comes equal to 20 divided by mass. So this will be the acceleration of the block, 1/2 meter per second square. Okay, now let's see. Acceleration you have the initial velocity which is equal to 0. So at after how many distance? Okay, so after how many distance it will go fall down. Okay, now let's see what is the thing. The thing is it has to complete 5 meter. Okay, गिरने के लिए उसको कितना कंप्लीट करना है? 5 मीटर कंप्लीट करना है. इट डजंट हैव टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ समथिंग. ओके, गिरने के लिए उसको कितना डिस्टेंस कवर करना है? 5 मीटर. सो वी हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ एस इज इक्वल टू 5 मीटर. सो 5 इक्वल टू क्या हो जाएगा? यू टी प्लस हाफ a t square. Okay, so from here this will go there and it will become 5 चौक 20. t comes equal to under root 20. Under root 20 can be written as 2 root 5 seconds. Okay, root 5 की वैल्यू होती है almost 2.2. so this comes equal to 4.4 second. Okay, now you have the value of t. so now you can easily say that कि this is the t. ओके, दिस इज द टी. अब नाउ अपने को एक्चुअल डिस्टेंस निकालनी थी. दिस इज द डिस्टेंस विच इज ट्रेवल बाय द ब्लॉक विद रेस्पेक्ट टू द ट्रक. ट्रक के रेस्पेक्ट में ब्लॉक ने कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल किया? दिस इज द थिंग, 5 मीटर, एंड इट टेक्स 4.4 सेकेंड टू फॉल डाउन. नाउ इन 4.4 सेकेंड ट्रक हाउ मेनी डिस्टेंस ट्रक ट्रेवल्स? ठीक है, थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग है, नॉट सो इजी एज इट इज एन एडिशनल क्वेश्चन. ओके, नाउ how many distance truck travels? So truck has acceleration of 2 meter per second square, block has 1/2. Okay, now initial velocity of the truck was 0, also 0. 2 into t की value how much? 4.4. so 2 से 2 कट गया and the distance travel by the no हाँ, t स्क्वायर होगा ना यहाँ पे. मैं भी तो वही सोच रहा हूँ, मैंने गलती कर दी. 4.4 कैसे आ सकता है? okay, now what we will do, we put the value of 5 root 2. क्या थी वैल्यू इसकी? दिस वैल्यू वी पुल्ड 2 into root 5 का स्क्वायर. टी स्क्वायर है ना, तो लाइक दिस 2 से 2 कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा एंड द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस विल कम 4 into 5, दैट मीन्स 20 मीटर. सो द डिस्टेंस विल कम 20 मीटर. मैं यदि पॉइंटों में लेता तो 4.4 का स्क्वायर करना पड़ता एंड दैट विल बी टिपिकल फॉर अस. ओके, बट इफ डू वी हैव द वैल्यू ऑफ इन रूट्स एंड वी हैव टू स्क्वायर इट, सो व्हाई डोंट वी यूज द रूट वैल्यूज? ओके, इट वाज दिस क्वेश्चन. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विल बी लास्ट क्वेश्चन, द लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ दिस क्लास. इन दिस क्वेश्चन आपकी जो हमारे घर में मम्मी लोग होती हैं, वो चूड़ी पहनती हैं. ओके, ब्रेसलेट आप लोग लड़कियां वगैरह पहनती होंगी, लड़के भी पहनते हैं, मैं भी पहनता था, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ओके, तो जो ब्रेसलेट है उसको इस तरीके से रखा गया है, जिस तरीके से मैं दिखा रहा हूँ फिगर में, सेम इसी तरीके से रखा गया है. ओके, एंड दिस इज द वर्टिकल डायमीटर अराउंड विच हमने इसको घुमाया है, ऐसे 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 घुमाया है. ओके, नाउ लाइक दिस. ओके, लाइक दिस. नाउ लुक, क्वेश्चन में क्या क्या गया है वो चीज़ देखो. क्वेश्चन में बोला गया है कि देयर इज अ फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ द रोटेशन इज ओमेगा. 'You know the value of omega? Okay, what is the value of omega? ओके, वैसे यहाँ पे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता वैल्यू को फाइंड करने से। नाउ ही सेड कि यदि हमने ऐसा किया एंड देयर वाज अ बीड मतलब बहुत छोटा पार्टिकल, टाइनी पार्टिकल है, ओके, इट वाज प्लेस्ड एट हियर। सो जब हम रोटेट कराएंगे, ऐसे ऐसे रोटेट कराएंगे, तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि इट गेट सम हाइट। लेट्स सी, इट विल कम हियर एंड द बीड इज रोटेटिंग in this circle of radius r. Bead is rotating in this circle. This is the capital R, the radius of the chudi or the bracelet. Okay, and this is small r in the radius in which the bead is rotating. Okay, now the bead has some get some normal reaction force. Get some normal reaction force which will be towards its center. This is the center of this, the rotation of the bead. Bead क्या होगा, ऐसे ऐसे वो चूड़ी रोटेट कर रही है तो बीड ऐसे ऐसे रोटेट करेगा अपने एक्सिस पे, जैसे हम अर्थ पे रोटेट करते हैं. इफ आई एम हियर, so I'll rotate in this axis. You will now get to know in the gravitation where there is a derivation, ठीक है, of the dependency of the acceleration of due to gravity. Okay, now let's see. The bead is rotating in this circle, so normal reaction force will act like this, and this normal reaction force will be the cause of centrifugal force. So this normal reaction force will equal to Fc, that comes equal to mv square upon r. Now let me tell you that V is equal to r omega. We have already studied, and this will be small r. Okay, this will be small r. So V equal to r omega you have already studied, so we can put the value of here. So n will get m r square omega square. Okay, now let me tell you, I did some mistake here. Let me tell you, the normal reaction force will not be like this. Normal reaction is always act vertically to the plane. This is the plane here, this is a circular path, so tangent will show the plane. So this will be the radius, this will be the normal reaction force, this n will be the radially, it will act radially. Okay, this will be the normal reaction force. Let's see, FBD में बना दे रहा हूँ इस तरफ. This is the n, this is n, and also r, this value. So if I take this value as n, oh sorry, theta, as theta is the angle, ठीक है, or we have to find the value. Okay, let's see, look, एक काम करते हैं, take this angle as theta, that this come equal to n sin theta and this come equal to n cos theta. Okay, yeah, it is theta, then this will come theta, and theta के पास कौन होता है, cos होता है, theta से दूर sin होता है, and this will be the mass of the bead, है ना, weight of the bead will go vertically downward. So from here, and this will be mv square upon small r. Now let's see, this is the FBD which we have created, mr omega square. This will be equal to not n, this will be equal to n sin theta, and put the value of n as n sin theta. Okay, now look, as you can see, n sin theta mv square upon r. Okay, now we have to remove this n. So from y axis we can easily say that n cos theta is equal to m into g. So we will find the value of n as mg cos theta by mg upon cos theta, Okay, put the value of n here. So mg sin theta upon cos theta, that comes equal to mr omega square. Now put the value of r, as we don't know the value of r. The question, in this question we don't have the value of r, so find the value of r. What will be the value of r? Look, this is the r, okay, and this is capital R. This is angle theta, you can easily say that cos theta, oh sorry, this is angle theta, so you can easily say कि sin theta will come equal to small r upon capital R, or small r will come equal to capital R sin theta. Put the value of capital R sin theta. m will cancel out, m को काट दो, ठीक है. Now जी साइन थीटा अपॉन कॉस थीटा विल इक्वल टू आर की वैल्यू क्या है, कैपिटल आर साइन थीटा इंटू ओमेगा स्क्वायर साइन थीटा विल कैंसिल आउट. Okay, that's why I don't removing this value. Okay, not making this sin upon cos as tan theta. I'm removing this. Now let's see the value of omega will comes equal to this r will go down, तो ये हो जाएगा अंडर रूट जी बाई आर कॉस थीटा, अंडर रूट जी बाई आर कॉस थीटा, है ना. इजीली यू कैन इजीली सेट दैट ओमेगा विल कम इक्वल टू अंडर रूट जी बाई आर कॉस थीटा. एम कैंसिल आउट, आर विल गो देयर, साइन थीटा इज कैंसिल आउट, ओमेगा स्क्वायर इक्वल टू जी इंटू आर जी बाई आर कॉस थीटा एंड ओमेगा कम्स इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ जी बाई आर कॉस थीटा. नाउ लेट्स सी, लुक द थिंग्स व्हाट वी हैव टू फाइंड. कि सबसे पहली बात तो कि जब उसकी वैल्यू 2g बाई आर हो, ओके, द वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट 2g बाई आर, द एंगल मेड बाई एट द सेंटर. तो पुट द वैल्यू ऑफ ओमेगा एज g बाई आर, 2g बाई आर इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट g बाई आर कॉस थीटा. g r will cancel out, okay, and under root will cancel out and 2 comes equal to 1 upon cos theta, or cos theta will comes equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is at 60 degree, so theta will comes equal to 60 degree. This is the first thing that we get. Okay, now the second which was asking initially, उन्होंने पूछा था कि the frequency omega will comes equal to omega g by r when the bead will remain at its lowest point. सबसे नीचे वाले पॉइंट पे रहेगा बीड, तो फ्रीक्वेंसी उतनी होनी चाहिए अंडर रूट जी बाई आर. ओके, लेट्स सी एट द लोएस्ट पॉइंट की यदि मैं बात करूँ, मतलब बीड यहीं पे पड़ा हो, कहीं और ना जाए, बीड यहाँ पे पड़ा हो, लोएस्ट पॉइंट का मतलब ये है, तो देन एंड एट दैट टाइम थीटा विल बी 0. फॉर द लोएस्ट पोजिशन वी हैव टू फाइंड दिस वैल्यू. ओके, for the lowest position, for the lowermost position, theta should be equal to 0. So cos 0 comes equal to 1, so omega will comes equal to g by r. What we have to find? G by r. So omega comes equal to under root g by r. That's how we did these questions, and I make some 5 or 6 questions, I think so I did. Okay, तो आपको और क्वेश्चंस लगाने हैं, एंड आपको जो क्वेश्चन ना आए मेरे से पूछिएगा डायरेक्टली. आप ग्रुप में पूछ सकते हैं या सिंपल मेरे को डायरेक्ट भी पूछ सकते हैं, आई डोंट माइंड. ठीक है, आप मेरे से रात 11 बजे तक पूछ सकते हैं, उसके बाद मैं सो जाता हूँ. ओके, हाँ, तो रात 11 बजे तक आप पूछ सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. सुबह आप मेरे से 9 बजे के बाद कभी भी पूछ सकते हैं, हालांकि मैं 8 बजे भी उठ जाता हूँ, लेकिन 9 बजे के बाद मेरा दिमाग चलने लगता है. तो यू कैन आस्क मी आफ्टर 9 और अप टू 11. ओके, सो डोंट शर्माना नहीं है. ठीक है, शर्माना नहीं है, क्यों शर्माओगे तो हमारे यहाँ कहावत है, जिसने कर ली शर्म उसके फूटे कर्म. सो डोंट मेक योर कर्म फूटे. ओके, तो आप लोग मेरे से पूछना, कोई भी क्वेश्चन ना आए तो मैं, यदि नंबर्स ऑफ क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा होंगे तो मैं एक वीडियो और बना दूँगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं मुझे बनाने में. ठीक है, तो विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वन इन विच वी आर गोइंग टू डू some needs and means questions. Okay, so stay tuned with me. Thank you everyone.